Hey there, sign of Cancer. Hope you guys are doing good. This is Kim with your message tonight. I'm going to pull from the Druid Craft Tarot deck, and we're just going to see what wants to come out. We'll probably use a few different decks. So let's see what we've got here. Opening up to your spirit team and working with angels, as I do. As I do. Some messages, please, for the sign of Cancer. Please, for the sign of Cancer. I do have private readings, by the way, available. I have 3 different prices. They range from $22 to $60. That's in the description box below. And I appreciate the support that I have gotten with people purchasing private readings. It helps keep this business going. And also, you can hit a like button. That would help too. And subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you for the people returning. Wow, returning. I really appreciate you all. It's my soul tribe at this point. You can tell by the way we talk in the comments. I love you all. So, 2 of Swords is like, what's that about? What's that about? So, I mean, okay, so the 2 of Swords here, beautiful picture. It's depicting 2 pathways. A choice, a decision, and this person has on a blindfold for the eyes. So there's an emphasis on using your spiritual eyes, your spiritual sight to guide you. There's no wrong way because we're given free will here. But there is a way that would be more enjoyable for yourself, for your soul, for your experience. All right, so that's the first message coming out here. Libra energy, decision, big decision. It's a beautiful tree too in the card. This could be about like a decision where once you make it, you know that something's going to be rooted, like a family tree, like a, you know what I mean? Like something's going to be, it's a big decision. I don't know how to say that. There's your energy, beautiful. The 4 of Pentacles wanting to come out underneath it. Okay, so the Chariot is your energy. You probably already know all about the Chariot, right? If you don't, this is about things picking up, taking speed, gaining speed, gaining momentum. It's about balance, self-awareness. I see it as like I can see the yellow behind this person's head. So there's enlightenment here, balance, traction. It's feeling like it's a decision on which way you're going to move forward in life. And of course, I'm talking to different people. So for some, it could be actual travel. But in the most general sense, it is about moving forward with something. Could have been... You could have been putting walls up to even having to make this decision because of the 4 of Pentacles popping out here. There could have been like there could have been a little bit of resistance to move forward with this big decision. Because we might have wanted to keep ourselves safe. And again, free will. So your choice to maybe stay blocked off to others and hunker down and just stick to what you know. Well, that's one of those choices, right? It can also signify spiritual and material growth and foundations being strong. So it can be... This person on the card is like holding on to what they've got, though. Holding on to what they know. And you can't see what they've got. You don't want to... I don't know. That there's something about, well, privacy. Secrecy, privacy. The High Priestess. Okay, secrecy, privacy. Again. And the King of Wands. I'm not sure if that was one to come out in the reverse, but we'll take it in the upright. If it's in the reverse, it's just signifying what you know you want to build. But that decision, again, is something that hinges on a decision. The High Priestess, very tapped into your gifts, your intuition, your spiritual insight, knowledge. Yeah, okay, so when I saw the King of Wands, I was feeling like he wanted to come out in the reverse. There's something that you want to build that quite possibly has a lot of obstacles or challenges around it. Other people, interference, the feeling of scattered, of feeling a little scattered. What are we going to, let's get, well, let's see. So it's giving out the energy of really keeping to yourself. I just saw scales, the scales being balanced in the reverse. 2 cards that could stand for it being off balance at this time. So there's something about this decision where you're seeking to bring in more balance, also to overcome an obstacle, a challenge, or arguing of some sort, conflict of some sort. Averting that. Tell me about the 4 of Pentacles, please. Okay. So I have the 4 of Wands on the bottom. I have the 8 of Swords. This card can be about us overthinking things, staying in an energy of anxiety. Oh, I better not do that. Oh, I better not do this. I better be real careful about this because of this or that. It should look like this. It shouldn't look like that. Oh, okay, now I'm worried. Now I'm feeling like there's a bunch of obstacles around me and there's just too many for me to count. But really, the obstacles, even the emotional thing here, is that there's like shallow pools of water, right? It's shallow. It's not as deep or as big as you think. And the problems aren't as hard as you think to get around. You have the 4 of Wands. 4-4. Well, whatever path you choose, it's going to be the right one for you because of free will. But the 4 of Wands suggests that there could be like a longing to come together with somebody, to be, I don't know, it's the marriage card, but it doesn't have to just mean marriage. It can mean coming together, forming it goes one step past like forming alliances and partnerships, and it brings them together to actually practice on what it is you're wanting to bring. What next milestone are you wanting to achieve, right? And so it can be about that coming together. Quite lovely. This is a mind trap. I get stuck in this trap quite a bit. Because it is one of thinking more about the limitation than the freedom. So thinking more about the ways that we're not free instead of thinking about the ways that we are. And then moving forward with that. So let's see what else we get. Tell me about this King of Wands. You know what to do, though. You're the High Priestess here. You know what to do. Your intuition's off the chart. Another 8 is the 8 of Cups in the reverse. And then I have the 2 of Swords here on the bottom. So it is saying that what is stopping you from building ultimately what you really want to build is a fear of leaving behind what you are comfortable with, and unfortunately that comfortable is uncomfortable, if that makes sense. So because this would be like, I really want to go on that trail, I know that if I go on that path over there, it's going to lead me to my 9th cup, which is my wishes fulfillment. It could very well lead me to that. In fact, it does lead to that. There is an emotional attachment or fear that is holding us back here from taking action and being the King of Wands that we are ultimately. And then here's that choice or that decision, and you've been stewing on it for a while. You've been stewing on it for a while, but you definitely see clearly now. Okay, so you see clearly. You even see the look. If you're in this energy, I think even your thoughts are probably pretty clear. It's just that where are you placing your thoughts at? You know, what are you? You're the one that can hold the sword and give it power. And so you do that with thoughts. Either you're giving it power to harm you or help you. I have 8-8. That's a sign of wealth and prosperity. Tell me about High Priestess. I got the message bank. I don't know. But with the 4 of Pentacles, I got the message bank. 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 That's so big, right? It could be crypto. It could be anything to do with money, investments. Because this person's like, I'm going to get this out, right? Okay, so for some of you all, there's a real fear that might be something based on reality of, I want to get this, I'm going to pull this out, or I want to get this out. I'm not suggesting you do that. I'm just saying that that's what's in the cards. So then I have the 2 of Cups, and it's like this. And it's like that, okay? That brings in partnerships that are harmonious normally. 2-2. Why are we on the side, Spirit? Why are we on the side? Because it has to do with this choice or decision. It has to do with moving past what has been a stalemate for a while for you. So let's get more. Let me get something else. Please tell me why it's sideways. King of Cups. Because you really want to follow your heart. And at this point, it's just you listening to your intuition. There's something very emotional for you with a partnership. Well, hell, that didn't tell me enough. Because the King of Cups is in charge of their heart space. They know how to lead with their heart. They could be somebody competing for your heart because they feel like they can resonate with you. Tell me a little bit more about this King of Cups, 2 of Cups. Toil and labor and high honor in the reverse. This is not everybody, but for some, there's been a partnership that has been more hard work than it has been good at all, and you've like lost respect for that person already, and so you're staying emotionally attached to somebody you don't have any respect for, and it's hard work on you, and it's making life harder on you. Now, this can be about also finding a good partnership for work or a job where you feel like you get the respect that you deserve instead of staying in something that you feel is not giving you enough money. It would be barely like, I'm getting enough for the bills, maybe I'm trying to hold on, and it's like I deserve more respect, right? I deserve more respect. So here's God. Here's God, here's source energy saying, here's a gift, 2 hands. Here's a gift. The gift can be a big, well, the gift could be a gift of a divine partnership or counterpart. It can be that too. Soulmate, maybe. Tell me more about this with a different deck. Okay, I have Summer, the mother, and I have, it says within 3 to 6 months. within 3 to 6 months. Timing. That you will be moving on to the next phase. Moving on. Cycle completion. A new life. Beginnings. You've manifested this. Don't be scared of the manifestation that you see in your life and then not want to move towards it. Ace of Pentacles, there's the gift. But this is one hand. Like, it's big deal anyway when you get it in the tarot, but this is two hands. There's a big financial blessing, but also like within family and home, you could look at this as this is Source saying, I've provided a path for you. Here's the path. It's going to get you a lot more financial freedom. Big money. Could be a big money gift too. Tell me about Two of Swords, and it has to do with the Chariot. Well, tell me about the Two of Swords. I have a Magician. Why did I want to pull on this? Okay, you know what's weird that they're pointing out to me? Well, it's all weird, isn't it? No, but what they're pointing out is that this Magician used to be in this energy here. So if this is you manifesting this decision, you used to be in this energy of not seeing things for exactly how they were, meaning that your limitations you made greater, right, than really were. And then I see this, they're showing me that this headband here on the Magician, on the top of his head, is as if this energy is pulling up the blinders or the thing that's covering her eyes to become the Magician. So to become the Magician, you're going to be viewing yourself as free and able to make decisions that will overcome and transcend any and all obstacles. And when you step into this energy, then it's like you truly see. And the Queen of Wands. Some of you all is divine counterpart for some. This is not just a purely love reading though, so. Eight of Wands. Give me some advice then, Spirit, about this big opportunity, please. Knight of Cups. Somebody's going to give you a really good offer, or you're wanting to offer your cup to somebody. It's unexpected. Sometimes we look at this as like a unexpected romantic or business offer or proposal. Isolated Empress. What's up with that? Being a little blocked off with creativity. Well, it can be somebody that could be much more fruitful than they are. They may be having to give themselves time, the Empress in reverse, to nurture themselves. Whoa, to have wise discernment. There's the Lover's energy. There's the Four of Pentacles. There's the Queen of Pentacles, the Star, and then the Seven of Wands. So it's about getting up and taking that Mars energy, fighting. It's a fighting force of going after what you want, defending at all costs. The Star, hope, renewal, healing, things coming true for you. Queen of Pentacles is this person is, if I don't know who this is, if this is you, then you have a lot more potential once there's some type of thing that is healed. It could even be a mother wound that needs healing. And then when it gets that healing, it might unlock some creativity for you. But wise discernment on the path, and you need wise discernment. Also saying to move quietly. Don't tell other people your plans, and strategize, especially when it comes to whatever big decision this is, right? So your advice is a trust fall for the universe, okay? Trust the universe. Eight of Wands, they're bringing you good news. It's time to trust in the universe. I have 888 on the board. another 8, and the star on the bottom. Okay, so I have 4 8s. There's more than just prosperity, abundance. There's enjoying what you do and working at it. For some of you, all this toil and labor has been that you're here on this divine mission, and that it takes a lot out of you at times, but ultimately the rewards are going to be big. 12 Pentacles is significant here. Something just keeps getting better month by month, especially when it has to do with your craft, your skills, your abilities, what you're able to do. Your production value is super high. And your work is admired. You probably hear this quite a bit too with the 8 of Wands. Unless you're in this situation over here where you're dealing with somebody from work that is not respecting you, or not, yeah, you're not, like, not getting enough from it, okay? Unless it's that. So this is good communication. I don't know, maybe you display something on social media that's seen and talked about as good, as making headway, as making, like, lots of progress. Airplane, travel, long distance. This can mean travel too. Speed, overcome, to rise up, freedom, boundaries, breaking free. If something is unlikely at this time, what is unlikely at this time? Hang on, I'll get a clarifying card. Like about something is like if you're trying to suppress some type of gift of yours, I feel like that too is unlikely. It feels like it's gonna come online, whether you create with it will be your choice. Why do I have unlikely? Marriage in the reverse. Coffin. Ending of a situation, and the end of a contract. So it's something with this Empress energy, which, like I said, could be a mother energy or something that you are wanting to pull together. If it's coming out in a reading, then there's a good reason for it. Like, it's not going to be I'm not going to give you news where you're going to be like, oh, but I really wanted that. No, it's not going to be like that. This is something where if somebody wanted to get back together with you, for example, and that you could be divorced from them, or this could be an ex, or could, however this energy, like they're wanting to come back, create, and they're a little dysfunctional. And so I think something is actually ended with this person. And it's like coming across as this is Cancer talking and saying, okay, well, that's unlikely for that thing from that issue from the past to come back, because it's with this would be like it's over with that. And only if that's what you're wanting, okay? Please. Fish. Prosperity, wealth, resources, A bigger fish now needs a bigger pond. Your satisfaction and happiness is what counts, and that's what you're moving to. What is this? This was an unhealthy situation, guys. Why are you wanting to talk so much about this? I don't know. Brief illness is either this mother thing, or it has to do with an ex that's like a mother, or something. There's something, because it's just the mother. It's brief illness. Is somebody getting in the way of something coming together too? I wonder. So that's an unhealthy situation in some sense. It can't be physically. Have high honor in the reverse. You have this twice. There's a commanding presence of a slightly, no, very much so judgy mother energy. I don't know what it is, but it's like that. I don't know if they're the ones that have an issue with seeing something, like not seeing somebody, not respecting somebody. Why do I have high honor out here twice? Oh. Just really not wanting something to come together that they don't, like, that they don't approve of. The clover in the reverse. Stopping good fortune. You know, stopping something from coming together. So that might be why there's this need. It feels like it's just a different, separate message to keep listening to your intuition. Let your heart guide you, not anybody else. You are transitioning out of the old version of you. That might be a cycle completion of the old version of yourself. I have the good gentleman and I have marriage. And this one is relating to good partnerships coming together, new ones. A mediator, a go-between, somebody that goes between. It could be in legalities. An offer, a plea deal for some. Obviously, that's not going to be everybody, but mediator. Somebody that could help mediate a child custody issue too. The garden, so it's necessary to get out, go to nature, maybe socialize. Have great fortune. You have deep thoughts. Watch your thoughts. Your thoughts might be on somebody. It might be, or somebody, it might be thinking about you a lot. The book's there. It might be a secret. Great fortune. Tree. Somebody was, it feels like this energy right here was just like taking a lot from you or wanting to take a lot from you. Let's get the angel number message and wrap this up. That's what I'm getting. It's a good reading. It's just, yeah, things getting balanced. And of course, balancing our own thoughts. Staying as positive as possible. You should expect some good news and some rather big gifts or big investments paying off. Expect to rise above. Then there's 666. It did come out. Look, Cancer, there's your energy. 66699. So 666 is a wake-up call for you to examine your current situation, change the direction of your thoughts so you can raise your vibration to a more positive frequency. I am centered. And then 99, it's time to get to work on the realization of your soul's mission in life. You have a higher purpose in this life that is yours and only yours to fulfill. Unleash your true power. I'm courageous. And I'm getting 99 red balloons, which is actually a thought-provoking song if you think about it. All right, I'm sending you love and light. Bye.